Support me on Ko-fi for exclusive content unavailable to YouTube. Also, join the Discord. The links will be in the description. Thank you. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Factorio Tuesday. But it's Wednesday. Anyway, a little bit behind on this episode, but I did record it yesterday. Unfortunately, I just did not have the time to get the voiceover on. But anyway, we're getting in here trying to figure out what our next step is, because we need some more power generation. And I'm like, okay. Really, I was just looking at, well, at this point in the video, I was looking at just what we could do with our new research. But we will need more power generation by the end of this video. Clearing out the old inventory again. Like we do almost every 5 minutes here. Just dumping it in another chest like we do almost every 5 minutes here. But anyway, I am switching around some research. I'm going to stick the long-range delivery drones at the front because we have a problem. We have no lead anywhere close by, other than the little bit we have left, and we only have a very small amount left. We're about to go in a little bit, fix the walls and stuff down in the bottom corner, the bot issues that we're having down there. But yeah, once we run out of that lead, that is going to be harsh, because that means no more ammo, and ammo is very important. But it also means no more green science because of the solder and requirement for electronic circuits to make the whatchamacallit. Anyway, we're setting up a mining depot to mine this salt vein in our base here, because we've got this factory on top of it, and I didn't feel like deleting everything and moving it just to put a salt factory in. So yeah. Anyway, now we're going to walk over here and see what all these bots are talking about in this corner. Just deleting some trees that were on the wall on the way. And turns out there's just a bunch of bots here trying to put stuff away that they can't. So they give it all to me, at least a bunch of them do. Then they just kind of freeze. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I decide, alright, let's just start deleting these bots, picking it all up. So I pick all the bots up. And the reason is because it was getting clogged. There were normal construction bots in that area, in that roboport, but the early construction bots were trying to go in there, and they can't, obviously. So yeah, and you can see we're running very low on lead, so that's what I'm talking about with the long-range delivery drones. Unfortunately, we won't get any of those up and running today, but yeah, just slowly but surely we're gonna get these things figured out. So our next step, now that we have salt, we're just planning for our next step in the process here. We need an electrolysis plant, and that's why we got salt in the first place, because we need steel plates. So we're going to set up steel plates, just as a hand-fed system at the moment, but it will become automated eventually. Right now we need blue science. We're aiming for blue science so that we can have full-range robots and roboports to make things a little easier on us. So I placed down a furnace until I realized, oh wait, furnaces don't do it. I need coal to do it, or I mean a foundry to do it, not coal. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Coughed in your ear right there. So yeah, we toss in the coke we need, fuel it up. We need salt, we need graphite, and we need iron plates. So I'm gonna grab up the salt and end up with a ton of it that I didn't really need. I should have just taken one stack, but I just shift-clicked instead because I'm so used to doing that. Then I'm coming up here grabbing some graphite. We're gonna toss that in there and make the steel plates we need to make an electrolysis plant. Just clearing out the inventory a little bit more, leaving 2 stacks of each thing in our inventory at the moment, except for ores that we don't need. There we go. 30 steel plates successfully created. And now we can craft the electrolysis plant. I actually wanted 2 of them, so I went ahead and made some more steel plates. As I've said before, anytime that Hellmod requires us to use 1 of something, I want to go ahead and double it up, because eventually we'll probably need that production. So we're going to double up, and I actually, in my testing, I have found out that this electrolysis plant, we gotta have a lot of these things, because chlorine is used in so many recipes, and yeah, it's very important. So here we go. I will mention somewhere in this video, and I don't know exactly when, the time speed, I must have bumped my keyboard because the time speed was accelerated to at least 2 times. I'm not entirely sure how much it was. It might have been before now, but I don't think it was. But at some point it was accelerated too fast, and I was playing it for a minute with it that way. Didn't realize it. But yeah, if you notice that whenever that does happen, just be aware that that is the case. Pipes are very expensive, I find out. Take a lot of lead, because the regular pipes take lead plates to make. The underground pipes, of course, take regular pipes, but they take a lot of them, and they also take solder, which takes lead and tin plates to make. So it's a lot of lead production needed for making pipes, and that's just amazing, you know. But we're just quickly setting up the electrolysis plant to fill up these 2 tanks here. That's all we want to do with chlorine and hydrogen using water and salt. So we're making basically seawater and turning it into chlorine and hydrogen. So yeah, the next step, of course, is to get oil processing underway, because we need the petroleum gas to use for the chlorine, and yeah, that's going to be a problem. So we also have to make hydrochloride, or hydrochloric acid. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. I think it's HCl, so yeah, hydrochloric acid. Because it's 1 hydrogen, 1 chlorine. So yeah. Anyway, chemistry was one of my favorite subjects. Biters have once again invaded our area here, so we're going to come down here and quickly deal with them. You notice I'm using the grenades a lot more, which is awesome. But yeah, getting in here, trying to figure out what's going on, what we need to do. Really making sure these biters are not going to come back, and they still do anyway, so this doesn't really change the thing. Finally researched long-range delivery drones. That allows us now to go and get lead from up north, where we've got 561,000 of it, as well as some other patches if we need to. Unfortunately, they are very expensive, so we can't just automatically use them right now. Another wave approaches the base. And yeah, we've got to deal with wolframite. We've got to do tungsten processing. That takes mineral water as a lubricant for the mining drills. So unfortunately, we've got to now deal with mineral water as well. So we're going to set up the mining drills quickly. And I accidentally placed the... oh, I think we've hit the accelerated speed here. But anyway, they're destroying the walls down there that I've placed. Yeah, I just didn't bother with it because they hadn't gotten into the base yet, so it didn't really matter. I know what they're destroying. Run out of power poles. Fix that. We've now got shock turrets, which may or may not be something we might use in the future. I don't know. We've got cathodes, which is cool, but that's for that's typically going to be used with our circuit networks, which I really have not used very much, as I've said before, so I may or may not use those. Next, we're researching explosives, which are interesting. So we probably will actually use those. But for now, we don't need to worry with it. I decided, well, maybe I run this belt all the way down, and then I was like, well, why would I do that? Why don't I just put it to a chest, and then I can smelt it myself for now until we get a little bit further on. And we need this automated, which I think we actually do need tungsten plates automated for the whatchamacallit, the blue science. But at the moment we don't, so not really a big point in it. But there's another base spawn right there next to ours, which is just once again awesome. It's just going to be a constant battle until we get our big walls up. Um, and that's just something that we can't quite do at the moment. We need to have, in order to get the big walls up, we just have to have so many other things. We have to have, an automated ammo creation, which we do, but we also need to automate feeding the ammo to the turrets, or else the turrets are going to run out of ammo. It's going to take us too long to get there to refill them, and then we're going to be dead because our walls are going to be broken into. And they're just going to keep expanding into our base. So right now, it's not going to happen, but we're working towards that goal. And this is where we now have to expand to get mineral water. So I'm going to actually expand the wall out, as well as the roboport coverage and the turret coverage. But unfortunately, mineral water pump jacks also require steel plates. So yeah, just a mess. A lot of steel. We're running low on coal patch there in the middle of the base, which is fine. Our goal was to eventually diminish it entirely and then move on to using only the north coal patch that we've got. But yeah. I accidentally destroyed the foundry here making our steel plates. So yeah, that was the thing. I decided to make 5 mineral water pump jacks without even checking to see if we needed 5 of them. And we actually did not. We only had, I think, 3 seams there. But yeah, I'm getting some walls. We're going to expand the wall over here to allow for more, allow for us to defend the mineral water site. Because we do need that as well. Also expanding the roboports. Getting a few more bots here because I can. I mean, I don't really need to, but just to put some out here. Even though there's no repair packs out here. We've now researched solar energy, and once again this base reappeared. So there's actually a few different bases that have shown up. Well, not by this point, but at some point they have. And it's just a mess. So anyway, here's 1, 2, and 3 mineral water seams here. And that's all there is. So we're going to just use those. Building a bunch of pipes now. Connecting them up, which is great. Putting a tank on it to collect the mineral water in the meantime. Connecting up the power. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying this series so far. We've still got a ways left in this episode, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's watching this. Let me know if I could do anything better. Also, I know you've seen the intro. Support me on Ko-fi if you would like the extra content as well as the added Discord features as well. Join the Discord server, guys. I haven't seen anybody on the Discord server yet. I would really love to have some Discord, stuff there going on. I would really enjoy that. So just, yeah, check out the Discord server. You can at least, if nothing else, if you do not donate, you can still use general chat. So, come on, come chat. Like I'm here. Let's talk. Just have some fun with it. I mean, of course, no cursing or anything. typical stuff for that. I don't curse in my videos, so I expect the same from anybody on the server, to not curse as well. But yeah, we're going to try and stay away, although I do talk about some religion sometimes. I'm going to try and stay away from that on the Discord server, just for the fact that I know a lot of people don't want to talk about that in that situation. Although if you do want to talk about that kind of stuff, I'm definitely open to it. Just send me some DMs on Discord. You'll have to join the server, of course, to get my information. But yeah, send me some DMs if you want to talk about that on your own time. But anyways, I am continuing with this now. Just constantly grabbing more and more stuff, getting it figured out here. Researching still going on. We're working on factory building upgrades at the moment. The external overlay display, which allows us to put icons above our factory buildings in just the kind of like with the alt mode, where it shows us the containers, what's in containers, what an assembly machine is making, and other such things. It does that for our factories, but we can choose the tags. It's kind of like a tag on the map, but just in our general our view, not on the map screen. So that's cool. Now researching the factory preview upgrade, which allows us to hover over a factory building and see what is inside of it. So that's also cool. Then, yeah, so we're just continuing to research things just while I'm expanding this wall. But yeah, definitely, guys, like I said, come join the Discord server. Come join, support me on Ko-fi for additional content. I haven't quite decided what I want to do there yet, but I also haven't gotten any supporters there yet. So, if I do get somebody who joins and wants to have that, wants that extra content, then great. But really, there's no reason to make any content if there's nobody there to watch it. Also, fixing the stone brick belt, because we cut it off when we placed the roboports down. And we left a hole in this wall. But anyway, yeah, if somebody does join Ko-fi, support me on Ko-fi, then I will definitely have some content available. But because I don't have any supporters there, there's no reason to make any content for that. So just, something to think about. But yeah, we are continuing this here. Just trying to place the wall down. We're going to do, I think, one more row of board. We may not do one yet. We may not do one. But we do place turrets down all the way around the wall. And I just decided to connect this this wall here to make that where we're going to have the wall for the base. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Hooking it up nice and easy here. Placing the wall on down and get rid of some rocks that are in the way. But there we go. Wall is completed. Let's get our turrets placed down now. And then we'll have to get some more ammo to fill the turrets with. As well as we're going to place some sentinels down. And these turrets I'm just going to place on the wall. I know some of our other turrets we have a little bit back from the wall. But these are just going to be right on the edge of the wall. Hopefully allowing them to kill any spitters or anything before they are in range of the actual wall itself. That's the hope, at least. Just trying to set them up so that they can, in some cases, have 2 turrets. Most cases have 2 turrets hitting each enemy, but typically 1 turret, at least always having a spot where they can hit any enemy that approaches the wall. grabbing some more ammo, and I notice, hey, we don't have any lead coming through here. Hey, oh wow, the copper belt is once again overflowed, and keeping our lead from being producing any plates. So we now have to fix that, and I decided, you know what, let's just take it, run it off into a chest. At least that'll keep the belt running for now, and we'll be okay. Right, so that's what I decided to do. Filling up all the turrets that are low on ammo, and this one immediately starts firing, and if you notice, that's because there's bases that have just expanded directly next to our base, once again in the same spot as they always have. And I don't know why they love that spot so much, but they really do. So yeah, just trying to keep holding them off, and it's just amazing. They continually keep coming back. All the turrets now have some ammo in them. This is where now I'm placing sentries. I'm just going to place them next to the roboports. Just 3 on this side of the base for now, and that's going to be it. We do have this core seam in the middle of our base, so we could drill it if we felt the need. But I don't feel the need right now. But yeah, we're going to come down here and destroy this base that has just shown up. Pretty close proximity on all that, so it was pretty easy to destroy using our grenades. Now we're going to try and make pipes, routing the mineral water all the way back up to the wolframite mining drills up there. So we need a bunch of more pipes, and the solder is not creating because we need solder as well. So I look at it, and it's because I never hooked up a fuel supply for the solder. You know, and you'd think I'd catch these kind of things, but I just didn't. I guess I thought it was an electric foundry, but no, these are fuel-powered foundries, and it's just been surviving off the fuel that I manually, or that was automatically put in by even distribution when I placed the foundries down. Or not even distribution, the autofill, whatever it is. But yeah, so we were not making any green science, and that's why the science hasn't been going. But anyway, now just making the underground pipes, and then I have to go back and get some more lead from over in our lead chest for now, until we run out, to make some more regular pipes. But yeah, just one thing after another. Lead is going to be our biggest problem in this run because I did not change the generation sizes or richness for the patches. Unlike the rest of them, I changed aluminum, I changed iron because I knew we were going to need both of those in heavy supply. But I did not, or I neglected to change the lead, and that is something we're going to have issues with for a long time. Because lead is used in ammo, pipes, it's used in a bunch of stuff, and we do not have that changed. Graphite is something we can get away with, and same thing with salt. I know I didn't change that one either. But lead is going to be a big problem as we go on here. But we're going to work our way around it. Decided I'm going to make a couple pumps to help get the mineral water all the way up to the whatchamacallit, the mining drills up there. Had to cut this pipe a little short because of the range. This is where I needed more lead, and I didn't have any, so once again running over to this other chest to get more lead. And I had already taken the lead out of the other chest to make the underground pipes, so yeah. You can see how small our lead patch has gotten over here, and it's just continuing to diminish because we're using it. So, yeah, it's a big mess. But we will fix that with our long-range delivery drones as soon as we have the ability to make them. Because we'll go and get that lead patch up north, We'll also move on to other lead patches throughout the world and other resource patches throughout the world, because we will have the ability to transport resources as far as we need, because we'll have long-range delivery drones. A lot better than the trucks, because I could have been using trucks this whole time, although they took a lot of stuff that I didn't really feel like crafting at the moment. But the drones are flying, which means they can just fly over things. They don't have to drive through things. We don't have to build gates for them. We don't have to do none of that. All we have to do is put a landing pad and a depot, and then the drones themselves, which is awesome. So, yeah. Now we're running this over here. I forget to hook up all the drills. I only hook up one row of them. But now I'm going back to make sure that there's enough pumps in it. I decided to put a pump right here, just to make sure that no matter what, we will always be able to get mineral water up to this area. Hook up the pump to the electric supply line, and then hook the other one up at the pump jacks down here. There we go. We're now pumping mineral water to the few mining drills that are hooked up to that pipe. Not all of them are yet. We are about to fix that. Once again, more bases have expanded to the south of our base. But yeah, so the mineral water is successfully being pumped. The pipes are full. We get up here and I realize, oh yeah, I've got to run some more pipes. Because only this one row of drills is actually being used. So then I run some more pipes here. I put the rest of it, and they're all connected, all producing tungsten. And this is when we run out of power. If you check, you can see the fast inserter is moving very slow. So are the drills. I decided to put it straight into a furnace, because why not? And yeah, there's the problem. So I'm looking, I'm like, what could we do for power? What could we do for power? There's not really an easy thing to do. So I decided on using this last natural gas thing here to make a gas power station to power the stuff, because it makes 4.5 megawatts of energy, which is a ton compared to what we can make with the other options we have available at the moment. So yeah, even steam engines are nowhere near. They're 750 kilowatts. So 4.5 megawatts just for using some extra natural gas. Not a big deal when we have 5 million some odd natural gas per node, and we've got at least 3 nodes on the network. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, we do have some natural gas, another vein close by. So yeah, not a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and quickly do that. Unfortunately, we need to make zirconia blocks by smelting zircon. So I do that. Quickly make the zirconia that we need, and I've made the steel plates, and we just need tungsten plates now. So I have to wait on the tungsten. So we use 10 of the gas power, or the tungsten plates, to do that. We were originally making tungsten plates to make oil refineries, so that didn't happen yet. But that's not going to happen this video. So I'm craft this one gas power station. I hook it up to the power system, and I believe after that, that will be the end of this video. We've got about 1 minute left. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, definitely leave a like, comment on the video of anything I can do better, or just anything you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, and like I said, definitely if you want some extra content, go and support my Ko-fi, and also come on the Discord, guys. Like, I really want to see people on there. I made it for a reason, and that's for people to join it and have fun and communicate, you know, to create a community. That's the idea, right? But yeah, I'm going to connect this last few pipes here for the natural gas, and that's going to be about it. But we are now making plenty of power. 28.3 megawatt possible production, only using about, you know, 10 some odd megawatts at a time, and that's even with the solar panels at half capacity. And the reason is for that is the substations, not the substations, the accumulators charging. But yeah, so we're just going through the list, getting rid of the research checks on here, and that's going to be, I think, about it for this video. Yeah, it's got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes and a half left. Oh yeah, we come down here and just destroy these bases that were in the way, because they just keep spawning for whatever reason. But there's a bunch of them now, and I just don't know why. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this biter decimation. If you enjoyed, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, support me on Ko-fi, and thanks for watching. Very much so. This is me signing off, and I've been producing videos. Goodbye.